Greetings, Commanders. Welcome to episode 37 of the UK's #1 podcast on Marvel Strike Force, the MSF POD. This podcast covers everything that's happening in the world of Marvel Strike Force, which is a mobile hero collector game available on iTunes, Google Play, BlueStacks, and wherever else you play your mobile games. We are the lads from 4Play Gaming. You'll find us on YouTube underneath that name. We're on Instagram and Twitter underneath the name 4P Gaming, and you'll find the MSF Pod on iTunes, Google, and wherever else that you get your podcasts. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and tell all of your alliance mates about us. Every week our numbers go up, and that's down to your support. So massive thanks to everyone for listening. We're just three guys that love Strike Force, so it's great to share that with the community. Introducing the crew today, we have the kit man and resident expert on all things Marvel, Digz. How are you, mate?
Good, mate. Are you good?
Yeah, all good, mate. Good to see you. Happy that I've got someone to talk to and I'm not just talking to myself. Yeah. And unfortunately, the friendly ghost Adam is not available today. He's in he's busy, like sucked into Ecto 1 and can't make it.
As you started talking, then I was just like, we should have got somebody else to sign on their account, but just be like an empty chair. Adam's here.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, recording today, so we can't see him.
That's it. So yeah, he might grace us with his presence next week. We're not sure yet. But yeah, don't hold your breath. Right. So yeah, it's a 2-man power trip today. 2-man crew. The long shot and shatter star of the MSF pod.
Cloak and dagger.
Yeah. Oh yeah, nice. And yeah. So how are you, mate? Did you get any good pulls this week? Any upgrades, red stars? What have you been working on this week, team wise?
I did get a couple of not earth shattering pulls, but a couple of good ones. 15 Kestrel out of a premium orb.
Nice.
15 Moon Dragon out of an Ultimus orb of all things.
Wow.
I was happy about. Yeah, I can't believe that. Red stars. I feel like I did upgrade somebody on my red stars. I can't think who it was.
Okay.
But I did pull someone. So nobody massively know. Oh, it might have been what's her face actually? Old Negasonic that we're working on for the roulette, which is handy.
That's right. Yeah. Oh yeah, because we had the blitz for her this week, didn't we?
Yeah, I think I got up to 3 or 4 stars on there. I think, if I remember rightly.
Wicked.
And I haven't really been working on anyone, to be honest. I've got my Infinity Watch almost max now. I've got Kestrel, Gamora, and I think Phyla-Vell are all tier 15, 80, level 80, like max gear tier. All their powers upgraded. I think the only ones that aren't now are Moon Dragon. I think I need some more of those like white disc things.
Oh yeah, your paracetamols or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and Nebula, because to hell with Nebula. She can go last.
Yeah. Yeah, fair play.
Yes,
that's good, mate. Nice. Okay. Yeah. I mean, for me, I didn't really get anything decent this week. I pulled 15 Hela from a premium orb this morning, and I was like, if I just started playing the game and got that, I'd be so happy. But,
yeah.
But like she's maxed.
Yeah,
so it's straight to Ultimus, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, and yeah, in regards to like upgrades and stuff, I've been trying to work on my Dark Dimension 4 teams, but the problem I've got is I need Superior Prometheum for Gamora, and it's just not dropping. I'm doing like the 100. I'm doing 100 cores in the morning, 100 cores in the afternoon when you get your 100 cores back, refreshing the store. And then so yeah, I'm nearly there with her. I need 3 more and she'll be good to go to gear tier 15. And then I need a load of superior pyro nutrients for Longshot and Shatterstar. But yeah, he'll be the next one to 15, and then I'll have a team of 5. But yeah, it's just
what's Origin or whatever it is that for the same? That's not for the same team, is it?
Yeah,
yeah.
That's the Cosmic team that I've got.
Oh, Cosmic, right? I'm with it.
Yeah, I was like, I've got enough gear. I should be able to get Longshot and Shatterstar in, but obviously they both require the exact same gear pieces. So
yeah, standard.
Yeah, and I've been building them together. So I sort of hit a wall and I was like, well, I'm gonna have to pick one of them. So I picked Longshot because he's got quicker cooldowns.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm waiting to upgrade him. So that sucks. So I'm still like just sat. I can't even start Cosmic yet. So
I imagine by the time I get to DD4, and especially the Cosmic nodes, I'll hopefully have a full Infinity Watch team that I can use for them.
yeah, you probably will, mate. To be fair, yeah, brilliant. Right, okay. So let's have a look back at last week. There's some interesting developments in regards to Marvel Strike Force. So yeah, let's go. So we got an in-game notification saying that the old orbs are leaving the game soon, like the old like milestone orbs and all of that, and and they also made us aware that there is an update coming as well, and we'll go into that later on. Also this week, a friend of the show, Wardy, pulled a 7 red star Loki, which I couldn't believe. Good for him.
Smug son of a gun he is. He
He
also pulled a 7 red star Heimdall ages ago.
really? So that's his second 7 red.
Yeah, and both of the same team.
That's insane. That's insane. Yeah, mate, I still haven't pulled a 7 red. It's crazy.
No, me either.
Madness. Interesting developments. So there was a notification about the Dark Promotion credits. So they're going up from 2,000 to 3,000, and Ultron can now be promoted up to 5 red. That's cool. What do you think about that?
Love that. I mean, it's going to take me forever to get there. I'm nearly at 1,000 to get him up to 2-star. But yeah, love that. Love Ultron. Deadly.
Crazy, isn't it? Failed threats. That's finished. Did you get enough for the Gamora costume, or were you not that bothered?
No, I bought the Daredevil costume as soon as I could, and then didn't get enough to get Gamora as well.
Nice. The Shadowland costume.
Yeah,
it's sick, isn't it? I love that.
Wicked.
All right, so you had a run through the blog, didn't you, last week? So the roadmap for like the next 6 months. I know, like, a lot of people seem sort of down on the game. A lot of the sort of larger content creators seem upset with the game, and I get it. If you've been playing this for a long period of time, there's probably going to be some fatigue. But how, like, when you read through the blog, were you sort of happy with everything that's coming, or were you indifferent?
No, I was quite happy about it, to be honest. There's a lot of good stuff in there. I think there's, say, a new game mode. Obviously, the inevitable stuff that they're going to have to do sooner or later: level cap increases, gear tier increases, stuff like that. But a new game mode is always welcome. That always keeps things fresh. Hopefully, it'll work how they want it to work off the bat and won't require too much tweaking.
Yeah,
which I'm sure it will. But like a little tournament mode sounds fun, mate. I was happy.
Good,
really good.
It's I found it quite interesting the last sort of week or so. I've deliberately sort of tried to stay not as engaged in all of the issues, all of the problems and stuff with the game, just to see how it felt, because I was beginning to get, I'll be honest, I was beginning to get fatigued with it. I was just like, I can't read about how, like, about all these faults and stuff with a game that I enjoy playing so much.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll just take a step back, just a slight step back, and just see how I feel. And I soon sort of summarized that, like, if you weren't engaged in this game, like sort of content creators are, like we are, like, if you were just ignorant to everything that was going on, you'd be like, oh, this is amazing. Like, especially this week's blog post, we'll get into that later, but like, I don't know, it's been quite refreshing to sort of take a little bit of a step away from all of the ire on the internet.
Ignorance is bliss, mate.
Indeed. Right, okay. So on Twitter this week, the Twitter's always an interesting place. There's a feature video on the Deathpool character, and at the end of it, at the very end of the video, there's footage of Cloak and Dagger. So you called it, mate. Cloak and Dagger coming to the game. Yeah.
I'm a champ.
Yeah.
My Burger King crown.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Where is the Burger King crown? I thought you were going to bring it.
I can find it, mate.
No, rubbish. Okay.
Now, wearing it too much.
I'd say you don't need it, mate. The King doesn't need it. So yeah, so Cloak and Dagger have been confirmed, which is awesome. I imagine we'll get their kits next week or when the patch goes live, because there's a patch coming. Yeah. So yeah, that's awesome. In regards to bugs and stuff, I will fire up the blog machine. And okay, so August 11th, we got a blog post saying compensation for recent issues. The dev team is currently tracking several recent issues for which we are preparing compensation to be delivered in the near future. So the Maria Hill and DPC star featuring. So on the 23rd, Maria Hill was unintentionally featured in the Red Star Orbs for 1 hour. During that time, it was advised there was an increase to dark promotion credits, which wasn't active. Then on the 2nd, when the Maria Hill featuring ended, there was a delay in increasing the payout of dark promotion credits. As there are 2 issues to address, let's do that individually. For the dark promotion credits, including the issue on the 2nd of the 8th, we'll be sending players that open Red Star Orbs during this time frame a certain amount of DPCs in relation to how many they opened. DPC is dark promotion credits. Keeps throwing me. This should come out. This should come out to be 14 DPCs per orb with a minimum of 40 per affected player. And then for the Maria Hill portion, we will return 100% of the orbs or credits spent on Red Star Orbs, Elite 4 orbs, and Elite 5s to affected players. Players that opened Elite 6 and or 7 orbs will receive instructions to reach out to customer support to resolve the issue, which basically means they won't do anything about it. Since there was no announcement that Maria Hill had been removed from the orbs, players who opened the orbs up to 2 hours after the point when the featuring was corrected will be eligible for this compensation. Players who opened orbs while Maria Hill was featured at the 15% drop grade are excluded as they have a chance at Maria Hill. To ensure that players get used to these orbs or credits towards attempts to get Maria Hill, there will be another Red Star featuring her for 4 days starting blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, they're sorting that out. Silver Surfer missing from supplies. Do you want to hit this, Digz?
Sure. So on the 31st of July, Silver Surfer was unintentionally removed from the gold supply store early and for 2 additional days wasn't showing up as it was advertised. We have identified the players that executed store refreshes in this time frame and will be refunding their power cores spent in this fashion. Due to the complexity of this issue, the team needs more time than usual to properly set up the compensation messages. Dark promotion credits comp will be sent out today, which is the 11th. And then the Red Star compensation is targeting delivery on the 19th. And the Silver Surfer does not yet have a target date, but we are working with urgency to get it delivered in the near future. And we apologise for the confusion and greatly appreciate your patience in the meantime.
There we go. So, recent bugs getting resolved. Yeah, that's good, I guess. The whole Silver Surfer being in the supply store, like, you know, we discussed that a while ago. I'm not spending cores on Surfers, but you know, if you are, fair play. Okay. So there were data mines. There's basically this like Magic Russian page that's basically doing data mines, and a lot of them are very, very accurate. So a lot of the stuff that's featured in this week's blog was in those data mines, so I won't go into it now. So today, Real Time Arena has returned. Moon Knight is the featured character, and they've completely got rid of like abilities and things like that, and like traits. So all you have to do now, so if you're just not interested in Real Time Arena now, it's quicker, it's easier. All you have to do is go for knockouts. So your dailies are get 5, 10, 15, 20 knockouts and 3 wins daily. And your weeklies are 100, 150 and 200. And that's it. So if you've got a couple, yeah, exactly. If you've got a couple of hours spare, man, you can just bang it out and job done. So yeah, are you happy with the changes to Real Time Arena? Like you okay with the knockout portion of it?
Yeah, I'm all right with that. The less they force you to use characters. I mean, I was happy when they did away with specific characters. That was infuriating.
Yeah.
And then they put it to just origins, which wasn't too bad, but still a little bit annoying. The fact that they've just done away with all the origins and traits completely, I'm totally on board with that. Just they've banned more characters, haven't they? So they banned certain traits and certain origins every week, and then obviously certain characters as well. And then just put it down as free for all for the rest of them. That's fine with me.
Yeah,
sounds good.
I said last week in the pod that like they're basically, you know, like the load time and like the actual game time is like 100 and I think it's 180 seconds or whatever it is. Yeah. Like they're cutting that in half. And I was like, I was gonna say, like for someone like you that's busy quite a lot, you know, you could probably increase your productivity a lot during that time, you know.
Yeah. There's nothing more infuriating to me than when I'm like doing the old morning business, mate, in in the office, and I sat there just trying to smash out a quick RTA, and then I'm just there staring at a clock, feeling like I'm slowly being murdered with a tiny knife. So I was taking away precious seconds of my life, just not doing anything. I'm like, oh, just get better internet. Come on.
It's the worst.
Oh, I hate it so much.
Yeah. I mean, like the one thing I noticed, like I said, I knocked through all of my weeklies and my dailies today, and it was so quick. You know what I mean? Everyone's like, just get these knockouts done, just get them done. You know, everyone was straight in, and like before I'd even hit auto, you know what I mean? Like it was over. Yeah. So that's great. So it seems like everyone appears a little bit happier with Real Time Arena. I know the majority of people aren't happy with it as a game mode, but you know, they've definitely given the people what they want. So put your money where your mouth is and get on it. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but it seems like they've dropped prices for stuff as well. So the price for the pass is, instead of like $20 it's now like $17. I don't know if that's like something to do with the exchange rate or something, or if there's, I don't know. What do you reckon?
No, all I know is I'm still not buying it.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm not either. But like, you know, if they drop it down to a $5, then I might be considering.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So you mentioned Negasonic earlier, and normally we talk about our MSF roulette characters. I've put like one level into Kingpin and maybe some green gear, but that's it. How are you getting on with Negasonic? Have you just left her?
No, I have leveled her up a little bit. To be fair, let's have a little goosey gander. X-Force. She is now level 55 and tier 10.
Nice.
I've been slowly leveling her up. I haven't put any ISO 8s into it yet, which I need to work out what to put on her.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, she's doing all right, mate. Not too bad.
Excellent. That's good. I'm looking forward to hearing about Adam's Gear Tier 15 Squirrel Girl.
Definitely haven't put anything into the 100% I remember about it.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it's funny. Let's see where Kingpin's at. Kingpin is, it's so weird just having him like in my favorites. Yeah, he's Gear Tier 7, and he's only 12k. Bless him. Still 0 armor. Absolute garbage.
It's like he's such a cool character in like the comics and stuff like that and the films, and then just in that game he's so pointless.
Is it true that he's featured in that Shadowland book? Is it true that he's like a featured character in it?
Yeah.
Oh, gross. Why don't they rework him as well? Like, come on, like, show Kingpin some love. Legendary Kingpin. Actually,
they should make like a crime lord trait or something and put like him, Nobu, who else could we put in there? Mr. Negative, and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Have like a crime lord syndicate thing.
Yeah, like a New York crime syndicate, throwing all of the rubbish Sinister Six characters that you're not using as well. Poor Green Goblin's just sat there like just doing nothing in mine now. So.
I can't remember the mate's name, but there's that really old guy in the Spider-Man cartoon. He tries to make himself youthful again and ends up turning himself into a baby. I can't remember his name.
Oh man,
throw him in there.
I always thought that was Vulture, but it's not, is it?
No, it's similar. It's the same technology. He
Right.
uses that technology, but no, I can't remember his name. He's the Silvermane, I think might be his name.
Right. Okay.
Alistair Silvermane, something like that. And he's part of the Silvermane. He's the head of the Silvermane crime family. And then there's I can't remember if Tombstone's his lackey, whether he's got his own little faction. But yeah, throw Tombstone in there, mate. Remember him? The old flat top.
Yeah, with like the silver hair.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
What hero? Got Tombstone.
Just wasn't his thing just like running and nutting people?
Constant headbutts.
Ridiculous.
Amount of times he just run at Spider-Man and get his head stuck in a wall.
That's like a really rubbish superpower, isn't it? Just like, you've got a really hard head.
Well, I think his thing was that he had like his whole body was like his skin was impenetrable.
And
I don't think he had a pulse, and I don't think he had blood and all this kind of thing. Like he was effectively dead. That's why he was called Tombstone, because he was just like solid.
Okay. I just thought he had like a really hard head, and like, that was like his gimmick, just running into people and being like, "Bosh."
All of his skin, I think.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully Tombstone comes to the game and we can laugh at him.
Yeah.
Probably be more powerful than my Kingpin.
What isn't?
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, 0 armor. What are you doing? Okay. All right. So let's have a look at the August 13th blog post. It's quite a girthy one. So let's jump on it. So Master of the Martial Arts. Greetings, commanders. Sharpen your knuckles and get ready to rumble with one of the greatest hand-to-hand fighters to walk Nexus Earth. And after shaking hands with a human weapon, we have the rip-roaring details for Deathpool's upcoming event campaign. Blitzes for those who operate in the shadows, a repeating legend heading back your way, and your monthly mission for more promotion credits. Now get ready, because the newest Hero for Hire character has just punched the clock. And we can now jump in with our Kitman, a resident expert on all things Marvel, Digz, Mr. Shang Chi. Let's go.
So, the son of an immortal crime lord. There you go. Here's Dad in crime lord.
Yeah.
Shang Chi was raised to become a deadly assassin for his father's criminal empire. In a hidden ancient forest, he was trained in a multitude of martial arts and philosophical disciplines. However, when Shang-Chi learned of his father's evil intentions and true nature, he defected after his first assignment. Now devoting his life to peace and good, Shang-Chi allied himself with the world's mightiest heroes and eventually joined the Heroes for Hire. Shang-Chi is one, if not the greatest hand-to-hand fighter on Earth. He is an expert in numerous martial arts, and his chi control allows him to strike with a superhuman strength, as well as withstand devastating impacts that would otherwise kill a normal person. Shang-Chi joins the Hero for Hire team as a brawler who brings high health, damage, and speed to his battles. His speed lends to frequent attacks, and those attacks punish the enemy teams, fortified with positive effects. Shang-Chi also has special targeting against low health enemies on war defense, further increasing his potency. Oh my god, another war defense. We recommend pairing Shang-Chi with the Heroes for Hire allies, as he makes Iron Fist's ultimate ability, the Iron Fist, undodgeable. Oh, joy. In addition to activating Luke Cage's new taunt mechanic, gaining taunt when a Hero for Hire ally drops below 60%. And if you're already looking for revenge against the likes of Infinity Watch in Alliance War, adding Shang-Chi to your Heroes for Hire team will help sprint to the front of the war arms race. God damn, I hate that Heroes for Hire team already.
Yeah, as you're saying, like this is the final piece to it.
Oh, they're just the worst. I hate them so much. Only because I haven't got them. I've got them leveled up anyway.
Yeah.
So, traits: Hero, City, Skill, Brawler, Heroes for Hire.
Do you want me to do the passive first? Or
can do, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, whatever works.
Yeah, do the passive first. So, Master Martial Artist. When this character or any ally crits, gain 1 deflect up to a maximum of 5. Ridiculous. If this character has deflect, gains plus 35% crit chance and plus 20% block amount. Ridiculous. On war defense, if any Hero for Hire ally has deflect, this character gains plus 35% crit and plus 20% block amount. So unfair. On spawn, if this character has 3 or more Hero for Hire allies, if health is full and not charged, gain 2 charged. On spawn, if this character has 4 or more Heroes for Ally, if health is full and not charged, apply plus 1 charge to Misty Knight Colleen Wing. At the end of any turn, if charged and below 50% health, lose 1 charge, clear all negative effects, heal for 100% of this character's max health, gain offense up for 2 turns, 2 deflect, and death proof. And if charged, always revive on death and gain 10% damage, 10% damage reduction, and plus 175% resistance per charge. That is a joke. That's a hell of a passive.
All right.
Yeah, not fair. Don't like him already. So, pressure point strike, basic attack, primary target for damage, and apply slow. Not bad. And then gain 50% extra crit chance if the primary target has any positive effects. I mean, how often do you attack someone with no positive effects?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty tasty. Special deadly hands, energy cost 2/4. Attack primary and adjacent targets for 380% damage. Clear all negative effects from self and all Heroes for Hire allies. Clear 1 negative effect from all other allies. Gain plus 2 counter up to a maximum of 5. Fill speed bar by 50% and on war defense. This attack targets the most injured non-summoned enemy and adjacent targets instead, and this attack ignores taunt stealth and fill the speed bar by 75% instead. War defense against these guys is going to be so difficult.
Yeah.
You have to go so high
to
get anywhere with these sons of guns.
The thing with Heroes for Hire as well is they're quite common. They're becoming more and more common, obviously, because, JJ and sorry, not JJ, Luke Cage and Iron Fist have, everyone's got them.
Yeah.
Mad.
Ultimate Way of the Fury, energy cost 3/3. Blimey, that's cheap.
Yeah.
Attack all enemies for 450% damage plus 75% additional damage per positive effect from the primary target and reduce speed bar of all enemies by 10%. Wow. Wow. That's like reverse Carnage's special, where he does extra damage for negative effects. He's doing extra damage for positive effects.
Yeah.
Apply speed up to all Heroes for Hire allies for 2 turns. Crazy. This attack cannot be countered, attack, blocked, or dodged. Brilliant. Reduce speed bar of all enemies for 20% instead, and 100% additional damage per positive effect to the primary target instead. That's mad.
Yeah.
Madness. I can't even think of the best way to counter this.
Yeah, I mean, that was literally like I read this clip last night and I was like, what beats this?
Yeah, I can't think of anything on war defense that's going to be like a hard counter for it. You're just going to have to go in mega overpowered. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's literally been like the sort of the way to counter Infinity Heroes for Hire. Like people are just like, I'll go in with like a 200 plus, Black Order or whatever, and just try and just hit him, just get him out the way.
Yeah.
Bonkers. I mean, I don't know, like this. I mean, he looks good, doesn't he? But like, I don't know if I'm going to be like desperate to build him.
Yeah. I mean, no, I don't think I will be either. I don't think I've got. I think I've unlocked. In fact, no. I don't think I've actually got Colin Wing. Was Colin Wing 100 shard unlock?
Yes. Yeah, she was double blitz. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've got her. So, I mean, obviously that's going to be pointless me even attempting to build her. But even if I did, I don't think I'd be rushing to build these guys. Don't get me wrong, they'd be super helpful on war defense, but I'd rather save my stuff and build other teams and build them. I mean, I'd rather spend those gear tiers and training modules and stuff on Adam Warlock the next time he comes round, Deathpool when she gets released.
Yeah.
Which again, I called, by the way.
Yeah, you
did. Said it didn't even exist. Mystic Digz strikes again. Yeah. I'd rather spend it on those kind of things than Heroes Far, even though they are good.
I mean, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because I mean, sort of our position in are we platinum 1 in war? Like it's all about sort of having enough to stop them attacking, and then we've just got to always make sure we've got the bigger hammer.
Yeah.
That's sort of our position in war as it is. Like, so building like a 600k Heroes for Hire is fine, but if the person you're sharing a room with has a weaker team, and they'll just run through them instead.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
it's the thing.
Yeah, it's difficult, and I mean, look, he'll get built at some point, but we'll have to see.
Yeah,
but
top of the priorities for me.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, speaking of priorities, the next part of the blog post is very interesting. The Shadow of Deathpool and post-mortem events. The time to recruit Deathpool is nearly upon us. Rapping on your door with a slightly used scythe blade on August 20th at 5 p.m. PDT is the Shadow of Deathpool event campaign. Woohoo! Running parallel with this event campaign and ending shortly before the campaign's conclusion will be the post-mortem milestone. Here are the details on this limited time event. So, Shadow of Deathpool event campaign. In this exciting adventure, Deathpool has come to Nexus Earth to chase a crazed Thanos who's eliminating every interdimensional version of her father. Brilliant. Join this teenage Reaper as she attempts to protect the Nexus Earth Deadpool while he tries to bond with his sort of not daughter. For this death-defying adventure, you'll need a top team with the limited time devoted trait, for this hard campaign difficulty. Just like Sharon Carter's event campaign, the medium difficulty has reduced trait restrictions to make it widely accessible. So that's good for newer players. We like that.
Yeah, that's good. Like, people like my brother who've been playing along, I really want him to get Deathpool. So if they've made medium easier, he's got a bit of a chance.
That's it. I mean, I'm not sure if this trait's available yet in the game, but
just have a look now. What was it called again?
It was the
Devoted.
Devoted, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not there yet.
Yeah, so in theory, when they do this patch, it will probably be available next week. Well, it's going to have to be because, yeah,
it's next Friday it goes live, isn't it? So that'll probably be on Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay, so post-mortem milestone, score points towards a daily milestone by participating in the Shadow of Deathpool campaign and by battling bonus points for using Deathpool in arena and raids. Dig up rewards including Origin gear, Catalyst parts, Orange Elite Orbs fragments, and T2 ISO 8 credits. So that's good. We love milestones, so that's good. And yeah, Deathpool event, mate. You're going to go hard for this character?
So I think I will. Because I've got a lot of high-level Mystic characters. So I was just looking at my top 5 Mystics. Ebony Maw, Hela, Thor, Thanos, and Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll probably just remove Thor, throw Deathpool in there, go hard on a Mystic team.
Yeah. Definitely, mate. Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, her kit just looks insane and
ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean,
ridiculous.
Like, I mean, even sort of making Silver Surfer better because he's Mystic, isn't he?
Yeah.
So, you know, and I mean, when Cloak and Dagger come, I said last week, I was like, this is definitely, you know, like the Doom Raid. It's like there's a mutant team, there's a bio team, blah blah blah. This is this is going to be your Mystic team for that Doom Raid, 100%.
Yeah, and my Silver Surfer's 75. He's only 80k. Level 75 gear tier 14.
Yeah.
Everything else maxed. But I'm only 12 shards away from him being 4 red.
Really?
So that'll beef him up a bit, yeah.
Nice.
Hopefully 2 more raid seasons and that'll be it.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, we're doing well. We've got a week until
we're just about to hit the Silver Surfer things down. We've got a week to go, so
yeah, so that's
at least 3 or 4, hopefully.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've literally just started an Ultimus 4 raid for the first time, so hopefully everyone gets involved in that.
Nice.
If you're listening, get involved. Okay. So gear crafting bug. We discussed this a couple of weeks ago. Do you want to jump into this quickly, mate?
Sure thing. So arriving with next week's version 5.6 release is a fix for a bug that's affecting gear crafting. Specifically, it is not costing more gold to craft gear piece by piece than crafting the full gear part all at once. This was not the original intention. The compensation for the community for this, we're upgrading to the update gold calendar to a 2-week logging calendar that rewards a total of 10 million in gold, which will start on August 20th local time. Ooh.
10 mil.
We're going to be ultra rich.
That's it. Bonkers, mate. 10 mil. Whew.
That's pretty tasty. I mean, I've got the most money I've had in this game for a long, long while at the moment. I think I'm on about 14 mil.
Okay.
Yeah, but throwing another 10 mil on top of that, that makes me happy. That means that the minute I unlock Deathpool, straight to 80. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Not remotely worrying about it.
Right, yeah. No, it's great, man. It's yeah. But I mean, by the sound of it, this has been in the game the entire time, so it is quite a nice way to say sorry. You know, and I mean, if you're if you're a newer player, just getting 10 mil for nothing is like, oh my god.
Yeah. Again, like my brother is going to cream his cakes when I tell him about that. Or if he listens to the podcast, which he normally does, he's going to be like, woo-hoo!
Yeah. Spend it wisely. Or immediately, yeah, but whatever works. Yeah. All right, so Ultron Red Stars, you might want to start planning on bringing Ultron into the shop. You might want to start planning on bringing Ultron into the shop because the next round of Red Star firmware is nearly ready. Oh, all right, okay, I get it. Coming soon is the first slot in the Elite Store will be 4 Red Star and 5 Red Star promos for Ultron. Accompanying this change is an update to Dark Promotion credits. The maximum number of Dark Promotional credits you'll be able to keep in your inventory will be increased from 2,000 to 3,000. Open basic Red Star orbs and take advantage of our upcoming offers to earn more Dark Promotion credits and ramp up Ultron's power. Now, I sort of thought about this. I'm not that bothered about Ultron, but
Madness.
Love like
Ultron.
yeah, no, don't get me wrong, I enjoy playing him, but like, yeah, if at some point, so 3,000, 3,000 cap for dark promotion credits is pretty good. Like, especially if they put Doom in that store as well, that's gonna be pretty good. But yeah, that's cool. We're happy with that. Are you going to take him up to 5 red?
Yeah, hell yeah. Eventually.
Awesome. Yeah,
I haven't even got 2 red yet, but
me either. I think I put 1 on him, and I was like, yeah, that'll do. Yeah. Right. Okay. So the Strike Pass. The current season of Strike Pass is coming to a close on August 17th. But if you're still fly high on earning Captain America Sam character shards, there's no need to get your feathers in a tussle. The Secret Avenger Protector is soaring back for the next season of Strike Pass, so don't miss out on your chance to continue earning tons of Captain America shards and other big rewards by completing your daily objectives. What do you think about that?
I don't like it when they do the same character back to back.
No, me either.
Well, I say that, but I mean, if they'd have done Silver Surfer back to back, I would have creamed my cakes. But
yeah,
I just mix it up. Do someone else this month, and then do somebody else, and then do Sam again next month. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the same character back to back, but beggars can't be choosy. That skill, whatever they're called, team again look insane. I'm sure they're awesome, but I don't use them, and I don't plan on using them anytime soon. So get out of my face. Get in the sea, mate.
In the sea, mate. Yeah. That secret Avengers team has got the hairs on the back of my neck sort of tingling, mate. I'm worried because the last time they did two characters in the Strike Pass back to back, you know what they did. Like that team was required for the next legendary.
Yeah, and you've been saying that for a long time, and I suspect you're probably right because I've not put any time into him, so I'm probably going to miss out whoever that is.
Yeah,
but there you go.
Well, yeah, I mean, so it almost lines up perfectly. So we've actually got 4 X Factor, haven't we? So Multiple Man was a event campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Long Shot was Blitz. Shatterstar. Sorry?
Was Shatterstar Blitz as well?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think Shatterstar was an event campaign, and then we've had a Blitz for him recently.
Right.
And then Polaris was obviously in the Strike Pass. The only thing is with the Secret Avengers, we've got only 3 have been released.
Yeah, still got 2 to go.
Yeah, which is actually, when you think about it, yeah, I think this team's going to be needed for him because Sharon Carter was an event. Sam's in the Strike Pass. Maria Hill was 2 blitzes. Yeah. So I feel like they're priming us up to do us dirty again, mate.
Peggy Carter legendary, you think?
I have no idea, mate. Peggy Carter legendary. There was something about that, wasn't there? That like I think it might be Maria Hill's kit. It says something about the legendary Peggy Hill, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's going to be a legendary!" And it's just like, why is she legendary? I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do, man. Sorry?
They do love her in the MCU, Peggy Carter.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love me some Haley Atwell, but not that fast again. Just there's so many other cool characters. I mean, in last week's blog post that you covers, there's that image of Dormammu.
Yeah.
Inject that right into my veins. Do you know what I mean? I love that. I can't wait for a bit of Dormammu, but Peggy Carter, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nuts. I mean, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see, man.
Mate, that's what I want. The Shaman Goliath and tentacles everywhere.
Definitely. All right. Do you want to hit these store updates, mate?
Yeah, sure thing. So keep an eye on the store next week as big updates are appearing following the conclusion of maintenance mode for the upcoming version 5.6 release. Of note first, we'll be permanently removing the original Milestone Orb and Ability Orb as the final step of our transition to the Milestone 2 Orb and the new T1, T2, T3 Ability Orbs. Make sure you open all of those remaining orbs as they'll be gone for good following their removal. How many people do you reckon are going to tweet and going, I had 50 orbs I didn't open?
Yeah, you've had weeks.
Yeah. Over in the costume store, Thor's Siege costume will be available for purchase with the costume credits. Thor's threads will also be available in the 5.6 release. So get ready to dress down your opponents with the newly dressed up Thor. And then on August 20th at 5 p.m, 2 big names will be available for purchase for Power Cores for a limited time. Silver Surfer will be back at appearance rate of 20%, as well as Shang Chi, who will have a 100% appearance rate, and nobody should buy him.
Yeah, because he's going to be like 900 cores.
900 cores again, and it's ridiculous. Again, get in the sea.
It always makes me smile that they don't put the price of the cores in that post.
Nah.
Like, it's just like, yeah, they know how dirty it is. Then never mind. Right, okay. So, do you want to hit this returning legendary event as well?
Sure thing. Bust out your happy dance or make one up, and get ready to welcome back Star-Lord, the Guardians' legendary leader with the slick dance moves, is moonwalking his way back. August 16th for the space-age repeating legendary event. You'll need your Guardians and/or Ravagers at minimum of 5 stars to recruit Star-Lord, so keep your eyes on your inbox for 3 shards for up to 7 of the required characters to help prepare for the event. Again, Craig, I'm talking to you. Stop ignoring me. Level up your Guardians.
There's a but what I'll do is in the show notes I'll include a link for our guide to how to get Star-Lord. And in that guide I say level up Gamora. I say level up Mantis instead of Gamora. Things have changed. Things have changed. Things have definitely changed since then. So level up Gamora, please. No one's come after me for that yet, but I've got my bazooka ready, mate, if someone does. Okay, right. So let's hit these blitzes for my blitzing homies. Protect your helicarrier and travelers of the night with our upcoming blitzes. Being deployed first on August 16th is Agent Coulson in the Project Tahiti Blitz. Ignite enemies without looking at explosions. In battle to earn shards for shields. Alliance War Agent of Chaos. Then on August 19th at 5, Moon Knight arrives in the Second Chance Blitz. Carry out Khonshu's will by pulverizing foes in the name of tons of Moon Knight shards. So we're getting Moon Knight in the battle pass, and we're getting Moon Knight in a blitz, which is quite cool.
Doubling down on Moon Knight, it's different, isn't it? I like the name of old Coulson's blitz. That's quality. The Project Tahiti Blitz.
What's that about?
It's in Agent. He dies in Avengers. In Agent of Shield. Yeah, sorry, yeah. 9-year-old spoilers. You haven't watched it now. Tough. Get to see.
Yeah, I was just say, yeah.
In Agents of Shield, he's got this weird thing where every time people talk about what happened in the Avengers, it was just like, I went on vacation after that and took a break. We've been to Tahiti. Beautiful. And he keeps saying it, and he keeps saying it in a weird way. And basically, you find out later on that it was a projected image that he was in Tahiti, and he was never there. He was being, I think he was injecting something into his mind. I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
It's this weird thing where every time he starts to think about him dying, he then thinks about Tahiti.
Right.
So
okay.
Like an island paradise. So yeah, it's cool.
That's wicked. Awesome.
All right. Do you want me to jump on these?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Do it.
So prep for Star-Lord's return on August 15th with the upcoming Going Nowhere bonus event where you can earn 2 times character shards for Guardians and Ravagers in your campaign nodes. Filter your roster by Guardian and Ravager to see all the eligible characters and their corresponding campaign nodes. And then on August 19th, put your Wakandan team on high alert as the Chaos Theory Flash event is back for its monthly run. Deploy your Wakandan team into battle and restock and supply gold and silver promotion credits. Filter your roster by Wakandan to find eligible characters and their nodes.
Boom.
And there it is. Until next time, good luck, Commanders.
Yeah, pretty good blog post this week, I thought.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, like I say, Shang Chi. I mean, that film looks wicked. I do like a bit of Shang Chi, so it's good. It's a shame that he's the acting idea is fire, really, but always again, more characters the better. Throw them at me, get them in my veins, all over it.
Yeah, man, that's decent. I'm looking forward to it because his film's out. Is it the end of the month or start of September?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Next 3 weeks or so.
Wicked. We'll have to go see that.
Yeah,
looking forward to it. Right, so so let's have a quick chat about Dark Dimension. Obviously, I'm mired in DD4 not being able to do anything. How about you? How are you getting on with DD3?
Why did DD4 be able to do anything? I think I'm on exactly the same node as last week. I think.
Okay.
I'm on the rescue node, which I think is where I just started the rescue node last week. I'm still there.
Right. Okay.
9 of 56 million left to go, so probably 2 more attacks, maybe 3. But after we've done that, then we're straight into Cosmic, and that's when it's smooth sailing, mate. Out come the Infinity Watch, and see you in hell.
That's it, yeah. And down go your adversaries.
Yeah, exactly that.
Brilliant.
I didn't have Infinity Watch last time I did it, and it was pretty easy. So this time it should be, it should be smooth sailing, because I think I've actually got. I might have 2 Cosmic teams, actually. I've got Infinity Watch with Kestrel, and then I've got Black Bolt, Ebony Maw, Thanos, Silver Surfer, and I could literally press a button and put Helen at 14, which in fact I might do now. Boom, doing it. Got the second time.
Job done.
Boom,
Deal with it.
Deal with it, go for me.
I'm happy for you. I don't know.
Ultra abusive.
Yeah. I will not get in the sea. I will stay firmly on the sand, mate. Yeah.
Firmly on the sand.
That's cool. Oh yeah, well yeah. But hopefully this week I can jump into Cosmic. I've started just because I literally like it's just lather, rinse, repeat every day. 200 cores down, flush down the crapper, like waiting for my Prometheum and the other purple rubbish, whatever it is, I can't remember, to get my nerds ready for Cosmic, and then after that it's City. So I've started leveling up the symbiotes to 15. SSM's ready to go, but I don't want to hit the button on him because I'm worried that I'm going to take pieces away from either Gamora or Longshot. So yeah. I'm just going to wait, play it smart, and then once we're in, I can then jump and do City, and then after City, it's Legendary, like nothing but Legendary. So I've got. Sorry.
So I didn't know there was just a Legendary node.
Yeah. And everyone said, like, apparently node 12. There's an Emma in node 12, and I think that's City. And apparently there's an Emma Frost there. And apparently it literally has made people quit the game. Like, apparently people are just like, it's literally the worst. So like, I'm like, right. And some people have said like symbiote's the only thing that do it. So I'm like, well, I've got high symbiotes anyway. So I'm like, I'm going to go hell for leather with gear 15 tier 15 symbiote team.
Yeah.
Go after them. And I reckon by the time I've built that team to give tier 15, they'll probably release the new bio team for the Doom node.
Symbiotes are still awesome, mate. You will never be disappointed with high level symbiotes. Right. I saw a thing flash up for like a YouTube video. I don't even remember who it was. It wasn't Mobile Gamer or Valley Flying. Somebody else who reckons that the rumor mill saying that Null is coming, the legendary symbiote, like the symbiote god. Right. Okay. Love that. I would.
Oh my god, yeah, that'd be great. That King in Black series is you hope that's what they're going to do, but I mean, there's so many characters that they haven't even considered yet, and obviously we've got Shang Chi coming, then we've got what's after Shang Chi? It's the Eternals, isn't it?
Film wise, yeah, I think so, yeah.
And then you've got Venom's in there somewhere as well.
Yeah, that's been pushed back to October now, Venom.
Okay, so we're going Shang Chi, Venom, Eternals, and then Spider-Man. Is that right?
Mate, have you seen the trailer for the new trailer they released for that Spider-Man film?
What?
Far From Home. Long Way Home. No Way Home.
No Way Home. Have they released a trailer for it now?
Homework. Yeah, they released a teaser trailer. Oh mate, it looks amazing. So good.
Dude, I didn't even know they dropped that yet. So that's literally, I'm gonna have to stop the podcast.
I was in my office one morning doing my morning business, and popped up, and I was just sweet, little teaser trailer. Cream of my cakes, mate. It looks so good.
Wow.
Willem Dafoe, Doc Ock's in there, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Doctor Strange.
Really?
And honestly, mate, I was just like, this looks amazing. Can't believe how good it looks.
Wicked.
Yeah, absolutely love it.
Well, I will be investigating that as soon as we're finished.
Until next week, good luck, come on.
Yeah. Just hard close. But yeah. Speaking of Doctor Strange as well, do you think they're going to rework him? Because he's going to be quite prominent, isn't he, at some point in the MCU?
I hope they do something with him because I love Doctor Strange and he's so bad.
Yeah.
It's just so boring. So I really do hope they do something with him. Even if they do, I mean, it never happened in Infinity Watch, but there's some, I don't know if you've seen this, like the unreleased footage where they were going to do Iron Man suit on Doctor Strange. I can't remember, like the Iron Sorcerer or something, I think they call him, but it's like there was concept art for that, and there was like I think one of the Russo brothers released an image of Benedict Cumberbatch in the Iron Man armor, the quality. It's like, you know, the arc reactor. It was obviously green because he had the Eye of Agamotto there instead. It was wicked. It looked so good.
That's wicked.
Yeah, so even if they do that and release like an alt version like they've done with Captain America, and have the Iron Sorcerer, whatever they call him, love that.
That'd be cool. I mean, his kit's good, like for, you know, like flipping effects and stuff. But the problem is he's got like his health is just, it's just, you know, like you let rip and he's gonna drop. So it's,
yeah. And isn't his revive like 8 energy or something?
Yeah, it's huge.
And you don't get it to like turn 3 for starters. So it's just like you have to go 11 turns to do it twice. It's madness.
Yeah, that's Supernatural team. Like all you've got to do is like you get rid of him and then go after Ghost Rider and it's game over. Yeah. Like
that's exactly what I do.
Yeah,
I try and not touch Mordo because it's pointless. Because every time someone dies, he gets healed. So I try and leave him alone as much as I can.
Yeah,
get rid of Doctor Strange, then straight on Nick Cage because I don't want to get Spirit of Vengeance.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like if he's going to be a prominent character, if he's showing up in No Way Home, and if he's, you know, obviously got a massive movie coming out soon as well, like he's going to need a rework. And especially, you know, if we've got Dormammu come into our game as well, we want to see, you know, we need some love for old for the Doctor.
Yeah, definitely do. So because Dormammu in a Spider-Man cartoon, that was his biggest foe, wasn't it? It was Spider-Man and Doctor Strange against Mordo and Dormammu.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that happens. Fingers crossed more awesome stuff comes to MSF, and we will continue to be happy, and will not be throwing more people into the sea. Okay, guys, please remember to rate and review this podcast however you consume it, and please do not forget to follow and or subscribe. If you want to ask us a question for next week, drop it down in the YouTube comments below. There's a link in the description if you are listening. And if you want to have a chat, my Twitter handle is at 4playluke. I'm normally in the comments whenever MSF posts anything. I'm normally in there trying to say something witty to that gentleman that's always asking for anti-venom shards. So yeah, if you want to mix it up with me, let me know. I normally post about football and Transformers, but I am available at all times if you want to chat about MSF as well. Thanks a lot for checking us out, guys, and we will catch you next week. Digz, you got anything else you want to say?
Yeah, mate. See you next week.
Nice one. Thanks a lot, guys, and good luck, Commanders. Boom.